guys, welcome. Hi guys, I'm Phoebe from I'm Just Phoebe, and if you've never seen my face on your screens before, please make sure you press that big red subscribe button up there and click that notification bell to get notifications every single time I upload. So I've already done a Doctor Who video today, so I'm doing another one just so these are back-to-back filming, so I kind of know what they are. So today I'm doing top 10 Doctor Who storylines that could actually happen. I don't really have to give explanations for these because these aren't questions, but I do have a bunch of notes here written about the subjects, so hopefully I can get a little bit more down about the subjects. Number 10, the hum, the sound of drums. We know this is the sound that the Master hears a drum beat in his head and he starts to wreak havoc. The 10th Doctor has to stop him. But yeah, I've not really got much to say on that because frankly the only notes I've written down is I've got a bunch of notes written down, but I've literally only got a bit about the Master. But we all know the Master likes to wreak havoc, and then the Doctor finally hears it and he's like, "What's in your head?" So hopefully we won't see the Master ever again, I don't think, now, because it kind of stopped when we got to Bill, and then that was about it. We saw the Master, so I don't think we'll ever see the Master again. But still, Ood, number 9, Ood telepathy. Planet of the Ood. Now we all know telepathy is not an actual thing, but in sci-fi it can be. So it's like, oh, how am I going to explain this? I should have thought about what I was going to say. I have literally 0 notes written on that. But we all know telepathy is confident, able to happen in sci-fi, so I don't think it'll be able to happen in real life, but that'd be cool though. But the Ood seem to change their eyes every time they're thinking of something. A bit like Clayton's Pit when the Ood turn evil, and a bit like when the Doctor visits them again on the planet of the Ood, they turn evil again. So that's all really I'm going to say, because frankly I don't actually know how Ood telepathy works. I've not watched that episode tons of times. Number 8, Cybernetics, Rise of the Cybermen and Army of Ghosts. This is 2 episodes, but so Cybernetics is all very well and good, and it's all about anti-aging before dying, that kind of thing. And we all know that the Cybermen are big metal men that with a human brain in so that they can never die. But cybernetics is starting to become a real thing now, not just in sci-fi, but actually in regular fi now. People are making like cybernetic arms for people who've lost an arm, or cybernetic legs for people who've lost a natural leg, or like fingers and stuff that can be controlled with the brainwave. So I think that's all very cool and stuff, that actual scientists are now making like bionic arms and legs and stuff that we're actually calling cybernetics. So I think it's all very cool. So it's actually happening now. I don't know if it's because of Doctor Who, so I'm going to give a hats off to Doctor Who for getting scientists to discover cybernetics. But I think it's all cool that now scientists can make like bionic arms and bionic legs and stuff. So heads up to Doctor Who. Number 7, anti-aging, the Lazarus experiment. Now I don't think this is going to become an actual real thing, anti-aging, but we see Lazarus in this thing and it's meant to give him a longer life, and before he mutates into this horrible creature thing that the Doctor has to save everyone from again. But to be fair, I don't know if it's actually going to become a thing. I don't know if scientists are going to make this. I don't know if scientists are going to come up with an anti-aging so you can live longer and do what you wanted to do more before you die. I don't know. Okay, I actually don't know. But I'm really hoping that we don't have a such thing as anti-aging because everyone's got diet part of the human process. Number 6, the slow invasion, the power of 3. Now hopefully one day we don't have this happen to us. Like we have suddenly like a slow invasion with like cubes that people pick up, take them to their homes, put on social media, make animation films. I'm really hoping this doesn't happen because it would be amazing if it did, but it'd be really good if it did. But also very strange as well. But you know, in the power of 3, people start picking up these cubes, playing with them. And they make Twitter. They can't break. And then suddenly they all activate at the same time. They give people cardiac arrest and things like that. So it's really strange though. But I'm really hoping something like this doesn't actually happen because it's going to be annoying if it does. Because I'm going to be so annoyed if it does. Because I can't film about cubes. That's the one thing I will not be filming about. But we all know stuff like this only happens on sci-fi. Number 5, Chronics, Cold War. Now in 1983, the Doctor takes Clara to the Cold War and we see all these cryonic chambers and things with stuff in them. Now, that's already a thing, and you're probably asking, how is that a thing? Well, scientists believe that, I have actually searched this theory up, not from Doctor Who, but just if you type in cryonics, you'll be able to find some stuff on the internet. But scientists think that they can freeze a human body for a long period of time if they're really ill. If they're really, really, really ill, they can freeze it for a long time, get them better, and then unfreeze them. So that's probably going to be a real thing. If patients are really seriously ill, if they've got cancer, but they want to keep the body longer to get them better until they work on something to get them better, then that's probably going to be something that scientists can look at and hopefully make people better by freezing them for a while until they find a cure for their illness. So there's not loads of people in intensive care. There's only a few people in intensive care that don't need as much care as the people in the cryonics. But I'm really hoping that this becomes a thing because if someone's seriously ill, the body's preserved until the doctors and nurses can find a cure for them. So it's becoming a real thing now, but it wasn't before. So it's going to free up hospital beds, which is going to be the good thing. Swarm intelligence. Silence in the library. Forests of the dead. Vashta Narada War. Now we all know the Doctor meets River in the library, and we have this Vashta Narada thing, and they chuck in chicken legs, and it actually eats the chicken legs, and it basically rots the body to bone. Saying that in my head saying that out loud is, gives me the shivers. But it's weird though because it's like very strange. It's like, don't cross your own shadow. And that's actually made me scared of shadows now. So thanks Doctor Who for making me scared of shadows. I'm actually scared of stepping into my own shadow now. Which you can't actually step into your own shadow. I know, it's odd. But because of that, because of silence in the library, it's actually made me more scared of stepping into other people's shadows. So I don't. I know it's illogical, but it just made me scared. The big red button, the Saigon invasion. Now, the Doctor makes Bonnie and Kate stand over these red buttons to start a war to test if they would actually do it. They don't do it in the end. I should have said spoiler alert before I did that. They do press them, but they don't start a war. They just have their hands over the boxes whilst the Doctor asks them, would they really, really do it? Because it's not dignified after what the Doctor did to stop the Time War. He blew up his whole planet. But they really did get put to the test. So It's like, would you actually do it to save the Earth? Would you actually do it to save the Earth? Number 2, artificial intelligence. Smile. So, artificial intelligence, I don't know if this is actually going to become a thing, but it would be great. But the Doctor and Bill go to this newer place or something, and they find these emoji bots, and it's eating all the people because they only know happy. So it's weird, they only actually know happy, so they kill everyone in the process to deter. They think sadness is the illness and happiness is the cure. So it's a bit weird. And the last one, because this is 10, global destruction, the end of the world. So the Doctor takes Rose, the 9th Doctor takes Rose to the year 5 billion, Earth's death. An Earth death is possible because scientists have thought that at some point we are all going to migrate to the stars. There is 10 reasons for this to happen. The sun could expand and destroy the Earth, or we could get hit by an asteroid. But that's going to be a while yet. We're all going to be dead. The 21st century is all going to be dead by the time that happens. Yeah, but hopefully we'd have all migrated to the stars by then, before an asteroid hits Earth. No, I don't want to be up on Mars. They are actually going to send some astronauts to Mars at some point to see if we could inhabit there. But I don't know whether it's possible for us to live on Mars and watch Earth get destroyed. If I have to be up on Mars, if I'm not quite dead yet, I have to be up on Mars in a rocket to watch Earth die. I'd just be so upset because that was my home where my parents are buried and stuff. That's what I think to myself. I don't know how old I'm going to get yet. I mean, all our deaths are fixed point in time. Just imagine that. Whoa, I'm talking. Whoa, where did all that come from? But our deaths are fixed in time, so I don't know where I'm going to die or when or what age. So it could be a while before could be never. I have to leave Earth and watch it die. But I'll be a ghost watching it from heaven, so there's no possible. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you press that big red subscribe button and that notifications bell so you get notifications every single time I upload. Now I'm going to sit on my bed and come to terms with what I've just said, because where on earth did that come from? I watched too much Doctor Who. I've actually listened. Turns out I've listened more than I would. So I need to sit on my bed for a bit and come up and work out what I just said. Plus these can go in the bin now. Although I tend to keep record of what I've done in my notebooks. I tend to keep record with what I've done because it's just nice. Anyway, see you guys soon. Bye.